Hi, I'm James Schillinglaw. I'm here at the ASTA Travel Advisor Conference in Dallas, and this is the first of the newly named ASTA Travel Advisor Conferences. And I'm here with a familiar face. We've interviewed him a number of times over the years. Dan Durazo, who is the Director of External Affairs at Allianz Partners. And Allianz always has something new in terms of travel insurance and programs and working with you. And this is no exception. There's a couple of new programs, several new programs that we're going to talk about, and you'll hear about all that and more on Insider Travel Report. Dan, first of all, great to see you as usual here, right?
James, it's always great to see you. It's always great to be at ASTA. Dallas is such a terrific place to be, and God, what a turnout. Everybody is here this year, and it's great to see so many of our partners and the other folks that make up the travel industry.
Yeah, I was worried. I went to the Astor River Cruise Expo earlier this year, and I was really worried it would hurt attendance, but there are about 1,500 people here in Dallas, and they're doing okay. It's looking good. Now, let's just talk in general, to tell our viewers, because maybe not everybody knows Allianz, but what is Allianz today?
Well, if they don't know us, they should know us because we are the leader in travel insurance and travel assistance. And we've been around for a long time offering great travel insurance policies to millions of Americans. And we offer those policies through our valued partners, travel advisors, and other travel suppliers. And we couldn't be happier to be here at ASTA to talk to everybody.
Fantastic. Now, as I mentioned, you have new programs you've just launched. You have, for example, a new mobile travel app, and I'm going to get it right, Allianz Travel Smart. What does this app do, and who is it for?
Yeah, so we're really proud to roll out at ASTA the Allianz Travel Smart mobile app, and it is a new and improved mobile app that has a lot of really great functions. And probably the best thing about the app is you can bring your travel insurance policy with you on your trip without carrying around any paper.
That sounds great. Right away, I like the paperless part of it. That's right.
So you just download your policy to your app, take it with you, and it's got all the details there, your coverage amounts, your policy numbers, everything you'd want to know. And it also allows you to file a claim right from the app. So
yeah, that's pretty soon. Yeah.
If something happens, you can file the claim right from the app. You don't have to wait till you get home, and we'll be happy to start working on it while you're still traveling. Other great features are there's a hospital finder, so if you find yourself in need of medical attention, you can find it wherever you are. Emergency numbers for wherever you are. Find an embassy wherever you are. There's also a new flight planning feature where you can plug in your flights and it'll keep track of them for you even if they're delayed and things like that. There's also
there's never any delays, as we know.
No,
for those of us who came here, so a few people were delayed getting into Dallas by these massive storms. I was not one of them, thank goodness, but it does happen, right?
So I was one of those people who was delayed, and the app kept sending me messages about my delays, which I thought was great because you don't have to go back and forth between a number of different apps. You can have everything that you need right there in your Allianz Travel Smart mobile app, and there's also one-touch dialing to reach us, either customer service or medical assistance. Right. So if you need to get us, it's right there on the app. Everything you need really for your trip is in the Allianz Travel Smart mobile app.
That's fantastic. And this is for your travelers, your consumers, that you can give this app, tell them to download this app when they're on their trips, right?
Yeah, so we encourage all of our customers to download the app before they go, primarily to take their travel insurance information with them so they have it handy. But anybody can use the other features of the app. Anybody can download it. It's free to download and use. If you want to use that hospital finder, the emergency numbers, there's medical dictionary in there and some other things, some translating functions. Others can use that too, whether they're our customer or not.
Now, another thing, you've recently updated a website, AllianzAdvantage.com, correct? Now, this is what, for advisors or for consumers?
So AllianzAdvantage.com is primarily for travel advisors, and we have a lot of useful information in there. We're going to be updating our marketing guide this summer, so it has all the information that travel advisors will need to offer our products and talk about the benefits that come with the coverage that we provide. So everything's on AllianzAdvantage.com. We hope travel advisors will go over and take a look at it. There's things like testimonial videos where they can understand what can happen and what we can do to help. So there's a lot of great information there. We're really proud of it.
Now, the other thing is you've also updated your travel agency handbook about all the stuff that Allianz. Talk a little bit about what you've done there.
Yeah, so that is an important piece of what we offer travel advisors as part of our services. So travel insurance can be a little complicated sometimes.
No, not at all. What are you talking about? It's simple.
We understand that, and there are a number of different options. So the Travel Advisor Handbook is really a great resource to read about the different products, how they may relate to your client's trips, and the best way to select a product, along with a lot of other great things like social media content, marketing content, all that stuff is in there. So really happy to roll that out.
That's fantastic. And then, of course, I hear you've also reimagined your whole claims portal to make it a little easier for when customers do have to make a claim, right?
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of news to roll out here at ASTA. We just redid our claims portal to make it more intuitive. As you have said, we've also added a chat feature in there, so if you have questions, you can ask us right away and we'll answer them. There's FAQs, so we answer a lot of the questions that we get over and over again. You can just go there and read them. But it's a much easier process to file a claim now. It should be fairly painless, and a lot of claims are paid within a week or two. So
that's amazing. That's right.
Yeah, it's really a great process. So, the more complex ones can take a little longer, but the easy ones go fast, and that claims portal can make it even faster.
Now, one thing we were going to talk about is your Vacation Confidence Index, which you put out. Tell us a little bit about what's going on with that, because we've been writing about it. You send us a lot of press releases about it. What's going on with the Vacation Confidence Index today?
So we appreciate you bringing it up because it is our baby. The Vacation Confidence Index we've been running since 2009. So we've been tracking how much Americans are going to spend on their summer vacations, how confident they are they're going to go on a trip, and other things related to summer travel, like where they're going to go, how they're going to get there, who they're going with, whether they're going to see events. We use sharing economy services, that type of thing. The big news for this year is we hit another record-breaking summer, $221 billion spent by Americans on summer travel. Comes out to about $2,800 per family.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah, and those numbers are all up. And we just came out with our second press release in that series, where this is the top year for confidence, that Americans are the most confident they've ever been that they're going to take a summer trip. So a lot of good news for the travel industry, great news for the travel advisors. It's going to be a big summer, man.
Now, any other travel trends you're identifying for this year and heading into next?
Yeah, so we're seeing a lot of interest in domestic trips this year.
Okay, so somewhat like during COVID and really immediately post-COVID, right?
Yeah, I think immediately post-COVID, we saw a lot of people wanting to get out of the country. Europe just became huge, as you know. But now I think people are bouncing back to the U.S. There's so many great destinations here in the U.S. I also think that people might be a little price sensitive, and staying within the country can save you a little money perhaps. So U.S. is a great place to be, and a lot of interest this summer in those trips.
That's amazing, and it's all good news. I think the market is maybe not quite the revenge travel we saw immediately post-pandemic, but it's very strong, and everybody here says they're doing great business, and it's really a great news in total. Now, where should travel advisors go to get more information? We've mentioned some of the websites and some of the things, but where in general should they go to get more information about Allianz?
So our travel advisor partners can go to allianzadvantage.com. That's the best place to go if they want to look at our products more closely, and also look at some tips and some great content. AllianzTravelInsurance.com is another great resource.
Well, Dan, always a pleasure to see you here. We end up going to the same conferences all over the country, and I'm back doing a little more domestic right now. So I was over in Europe for 2 months, 3 months, and now I'm here at ASTA, and so it's great to see you. And again, thanks for taking the time to speak with us.
Thank you, James. It's always great to see you, and have a great show.
I'm James Schillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.